Hey, we're Saints. Father Chris here. Welcome to our Crucifixional Life. I'm glad to have you beautiful people with us. I want to keep grinding on what Greg has done for the last couple of days. Great stuff, this renewal of the mind. And from Romans, as you know, chapter 12, it talks about don't be conformed to the world. Don't be like the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So, to set the stage, we had people with us visiting from out of town last couple of days, actually last week, and in the content of the conversation, there was a lot of I don't know what the word I want to use, but acknowledging, recognizing what they perceive to be the ills of the world, the tragedies that are going on in the world right now, and in our country, and values and all this kind of stuff. And it made me think, like, there is a mindset right now that kind of pervades the world that is whiny, 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 bitch, 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 excuse my language, but it's what it is. And I was thinking about it, like during the times of the reign of President Trump, a lot of people who were not in favor of President Trump said things like, our values of equity and justice are eroding and vanishing, and all of the things that they accused, the world of being in that time frame. It's the end of the world. Now, during the reign of President Biden, the opposite people, it's the other way around, are saying, oh my gosh, all of our traditional Christian values are vanishing, and the border wall's open, and China's coming, and they're selling on our land, all our land, and, it's the end of the world. And this mentality of it's the end of the world is something that stokes the fire of whining, right? Like where we complain about it all the time. And maybe some of those claims were true, and maybe none of them were. I don't care. And here's why. Because I think the renewal of our mind, that transformation that we're all looking for, it's superseded isn't the word. What's the word I'm looking? It's blocked. It's stopped. Anyways, all of that transformation, lack of my English, is being crushed by the whining syndrome, where we've just become a group of people who complain about things. And again, we may recognize things correctly and complain about them. But all we're doing is complaining. Where's the action? Where is the transformation, right? Where is the change, the go get some mentality? And this is kind of the direction that we're going to start steering the Warrior Saints. It's like, look, you can whine all you want for 45 seconds, and then it's time to get your you-know-what off the couch and get into action. Listen to what Paul tells us in Ephesians chapter 4. I love this. Greg brought it to us yesterday. I want to bring it back. I loved it so much. Put off your old nature, which belongs to your former manner of life and is corrupt through deceitful lusts, right? And I would say that some of those deceitful lusts are to sit around and whine about things. And be renewed in the spirit of your minds and put on the new nature, right? How about for 2023, we, as Warrior Saints, put on the new nature of go get some, right? In other words, we want to be more Christ-like, where we are not just whining about the world around us. Because you know what that doesn't do? Change anything. The more you whine, it's simply the more you whine. Get it off your chest for 45 seconds and then get into action. Change that mindset from one of complain to one of doing something, one of living a Christ-like life. And you will see, my brothers and sisters, my beautiful Warrior Saints, some actual positive change in the world through you and in the world around you. So as we go forward, you start to think to yourself, all right, I mean, Father Chris, it's an inspiring message and we want to make a change. We want to make the world a better place, a different place. How do we do that? Very simple. There's only one thing you need to do right now, and that is click this link, warriorsaints.org. That will take you to our academy, which is designed to help teach us as we're changing our mindset from one of the world and whining to one of God and one of go get some. One where we're going to stop complaining and start making a change about things in the world. If you do it in your own life, you will see, as I said before, thousands around you make that change. We can help you do that. So if you're ready, if you're serious about getting off the couch of complaints and into the battlefield, the arena of life to make a difference, join us. We're already there waiting for you. Love you, beautiful people. We'll be back tomorrow. And as always, keep walking on the way of the Warrior Saint.